How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the November savings sale that runs through November 21st. As usual, I've scoured the sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings if it's an older game. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my coverage of any new sales that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 10K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. For $4.99, Tormented Souls is a modern survival horror adventure that channels the spirit of classics like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, following Caroline Walker as she investigates the mysterious disappearance of twin girls in a decrepit, decaying mansion filled with nightmarish secrets. You'll explore the eerie halls of Winter Lake, solving fiendish puzzles, scavenging scarce resources, and surviving grotesque creatures that stalk every shadowed corridor. The game combines fixed camera exploration and modern controls with an unsettling atmosphere, clever item-based problem solving, and a reality-warping mirror mechanic that twists space and time in disturbing ways. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Afterimage is a beautifully hand-drawn 2D action-adventure set in the haunting ruins of a shattered fantasy world, where an amnesiac girl named Renee sets out to recover her lost memories and uncover the truth behind a cataclysm known as the Raising. You'll traverse the vast, interconnected world of Engarden, battling over 170 enemy types and 30 brutal bosses across stunning, painterly landscapes, while unlocking new abilities that expand your exploration and combat potential. Deep RPG systems let you customize builds with hundreds of weapons, armor pieces, and unique talents, offering tons of freedom in how you approach each challenge and ending. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $4.49, Assassin's Creed Syndicate is an open-world action-adventure set in Industrial Revolution-era London, where twin assassins Jacob and Evie Fry fight to free the city from corruption, oppression, and ruthless industrial barons. You'll lead a growing underworld empire, recruiting allies, toppling rival gangs, and using stealth, brutal melee combat, and dynamic parkour to liberate each district from Templar control and reclaim the city's streets. From scaling Big Ben to hijacking carriages, battling across moving trains, and exploring the River Thames, it captures Victorian London's grit, energy, and grandeur with incredible atmosphere and historical detail. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $3.99, Dragon's Crown Pro is a hand-painted 2D action RPG that brings Vanillaware's stunning fantasy world of Heidelin to life with gorgeous art, orchestral music, and exhilarating side-scrolling combat that's as challenging as it is visually breathtaking. You'll choose from 6 distinct character classes, each with unique skills, abilities, playstyles, and equipment, and battle through sprawling, monster-filled dungeons packed with traps, secrets, and treasure in both solo and cooperative multiplayer adventures. Its fluid animation, deep progression systems, and branching paths make every run feel rich, rewarding, and endlessly replayable, blending classic arcade brawling with modern RPG depth. It's an 83 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 90 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Yoku's Island Express is a charming open-world adventure where you play as Yoku, a tiny postman navigating Bokumana Island using a unique and inventive blend of pinball mechanics, platforming, and exploration. You'll seamlessly traverse lush beaches, snowy mountains, steamy hot springs, and hidden corners, completing quests, helping quirky locals, discovering secrets, and awakening ancient deities while uncovering the island's deep mysteries. The game combines physics-based gameplay, clever puzzles, and creative problem-solving with colorful, handcrafted environments, delightful characters, and a whimsical story that keeps every moment engaging, playful, and surprising. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $3.99, Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition is a high-octane 4-player co-op shooter where you plan and execute daring heists, rob banks, and rise through the criminal underworld with your crew, experiencing the thrill of coordinated chaos and high-stakes action. You'll coordinate with friends, tackle increasingly complex and dynamic jobs, and earn money to customize characters, unlock powerful skill sets, and equip an arsenal of weapons, gadgets, and gear to perfectly suit your preferred playstyle. Rebuilt visuals and an enhanced graphics engine bring every explosion, gunfight, and flying banknote to life in sharp 1080p, making each job feel intense, chaotic, and incredibly satisfying. It's a 75 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Monster Sanctuary is a Metroidvania-inspired adventure where you explore a vast, interconnected world while capturing, training, and battling a diverse roster of 111 unique and powerful monsters. You'll use their abilities to solve environmental puzzles, traverse tricky platforming sections, and engage in strategic turn-based combat where team composition, attack order, and synergies determine victory against challenging foes. Beyond the main adventure, you can face off in global PvP battles, evolve your monsters with deep skill trees, and experiment with optional randomizer, bravery, and permadeath modes for endless replayability and fresh challenges. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Burnout Paradise Remastered is an adrenaline-fueled open-world driving game where you tear through the streets of Paradise City, performing high-speed stunts, wreaking havoc, and mastering daring crashes with precision and style. You'll explore bustling downtown avenues, winding mountain roads, and the expanded Big Surf Island while competing in races, challenges, and chaotic online multiplayer mayhem with friends or other players worldwide. This remaster includes all Year of Paradise DLC, fully upgraded visuals in 4K, and a meticulously recreated world that brings the chaos, thrills, and freedom of arcade-style driving to life like never before. It's an 88 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Mortal Kombat XL is the definitive edition of the acclaimed fighting game, combining the main Mortal Kombat X experience with a massive roster of new and returning characters for intense, brutal, and cinematic battles. You'll master fast-paced, cinematic combat with unique abilities, fatalities, and combos, facing off in both single-player modes and online multiplayer against friends or global competitors. This edition includes fan-favorite characters like Alien, Leatherface, Triborg, Borai Cho, Predator, Jason Voorhees, Tremor, Tanya, and Goro, plus the Apocalypse Skins pack, adding layers of strategy, depth, and customization to every fight. It's an 87 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $4.99, Middle-earth: Shadow of War is an open-world action RPG where you infiltrate Mordor, build a powerful army, and conquer fortresses while facing the dark, relentless forces of Sauron and his ringwraiths. You'll engage in epic battles, recruit followers, and experience the award-winning Nemesis system, which creates unique personal stories, rivalries, and memorable encounters with every enemy and ally you face. The game combines cinematic combat, strategic army management, and expansive exploration across Mordor's vast, dangerous landscapes, delivering a gripping, immersive Middle-earth adventure filled with legendary heroes, fearsome orcs, and unforgettable encounters. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $4.94, Frostpunk Complete Collection is a society survival and city-building strategy game where you must lead humanity's last city through a frozen apocalypse, making impossible decisions to ensure survival. You'll manage resources, construct steam-powered infrastructure, and balance the needs of your citizens against harsh environmental challenges, all while exploring the frozen wastelands and uncovering the history of a dying world. This collection includes the base game and all expansions, The Last Autumn, On the Edge, and The Rifts, adding new scenarios, maps, mechanics, technologies, and story-driven challenges that deepen the Frostpunk experience and push your leadership to the extreme. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $2.99, Roki is a modern adventure game that takes you on a magical, heartwarming journey through a forgotten northern world filled with mystery, monsters, and ancient Scandinavian folklore. You play as Tove, exploring icy forests, enchanted caves, and hidden ruins, solving intricate puzzles, uncovering long-forgotten items, and interacting with a charming cast of magical creatures while seeking to save your family from a dark fate. The game blends exploration, clever problem-solving, and rich storytelling with accessible, non-violent gameplay, handcrafted environments, a journal system tracking progress, and enchanting visuals that bring this mystical world vividly to life. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 7 hours to platinum. For $4.99, LEGO Jurassic World is a humorous, family-friendly adventure that lets you relive all 4 Jurassic films in playful LEGO form, exploring Isla Nublar and Isla Sorna while recreating iconic, memorable scenes. You'll encounter 20 LEGO dinosaurs, from friendly Triceratops to the fearsome T-Rex, collecting amber, experimenting with DNA, and customizing your own dinosaur creations to populate the islands. The game combines light puzzle solving, exploration, and cooperative drop-in, drop-out gameplay, offering fun for players of all ages as you wreak havoc, complete free play missions, and enjoy the whimsical LEGO interpretation of the Jurassic universe. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $4.49, Wavetale is a story-driven action-adventure where you explore the submerged city and decaying archipelago of Strandville, uncovering secrets, helping neighbors, and facing gigantic sea monsters. You play as Sigrid, a young girl empowered by a mysterious shadow, using fast-paced movement to surf waves, swing between rooftops, and battle monstrous enemies while interacting with a charming, diverse cast of islanders. The game combines heartwarming storytelling about loss and reconciliation with exploration, combat, collectible customization, and a whimsical scrapbook system that lets you document your journey across this beautifully rendered, mysterious island world. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I've played Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Dragon's Crown, Payday 2, Middle-earth Shadow of War, Frostpunk, and LEGO Jurassic World, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.